What's up, YouTube? Got us another project to work on. You remember the Suburban we worked on, Brian's Suburban. Well, this is his business partner, Lane. I actually know Brian through Lane. And they own a taco shop together called Wimpy and Fritz. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's a pretty good spot down here in Ogden, Utah. If you're ever in town or want to try out some good tacos. Pretty legit taco shop. Lane's been trying to get me to lower this for a little while now. We just haven't had the time scheduled to do it, so do a general overview of it before we get into it. 1952 Chevrolet Deluxe. Be honest with you, I've never worked on something this old before, so this should be pretty cool. Old inline six. Old stamped plate there. Data plate. Pretty cool old car. See if we can get it sitting a little lower for him. Give us a nice before. 27 to the wheel well in the front. And we'll go to the molding line in the back, since this one's so low. Looks like 23 to the molding line. And we'll do a molding line up front since we're doing one in the back. 28 to the molding line. Boxes here. Let's see what we got in here. What you doing, Boop? Trying to be in Dad's way? Huh, puppy? Doggo? It looks pretty straightforward. Shocks and springs in the front, shocks and U-bolts in the back, and some blocks. What do you think, Poop? Huh, dog? Right. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Why are you being weird, huh? Is Dad not paying any attention to you, huh? Dad not paying no attention to you? Huh, puppy? You not getting no attention, huh? What do you think, Poop? You grudge dog? Oh, you're just a loving dog, huh? Give me loves, Daddy. Give me loves. There's something new for me. I've never had to take off body skirts before like that. Wheel well skirts, whatever you call those things. It's pretty straightforward. Alright, got down to the suspension here. There's a whole different system I've never seen before here. Looks like the spindle is on bushings and then it actually pivots on a kingpin system. So, I'm gonna have to dig some of this old crusty grease off here. I might have to do a little Googlifying, figure out how that even's supposed to look without all the grease on it so I can figure out how it comes apart. Lower shock. See the bottom of it down in there? She ain't hooked up to nothing, so it ain't been doing nothing. And this grease slash dirt slash God knows what. Pretty thick in here. I have to pick it off so we can take it apart. This is where I start worrying about hardware breaking, coming apart because it's so old and rusted together. We might be searching for some parts for this thing. You need to go in the house or something? What's your deal? He's all in my business, dog. He's in the business. He's all in the business, huh? Dad? What are you doing, Dad? You wiggle his nub? He's got little nubby wiggles back there, huh? Wolfer dog. What you think? You wanna go in the house? I'm gonna take that as a yes. We'll take you in the house so you don't gotta be out here with all the noise, huh? We got that upper pivot pulled apart. It's just a series of pins and caps. I'll clean them up as best I can. This thing must have been sitting out in the field for a while because it is just coated and filled with dirt and gook. It's nasty. I'll knock as much of that out of there as I can while I'm working on it, but I'm not going to spend all day cleaning this thing up. Looks like we had some kind of nest or something growing right there. So I'll do my best to knock what I can off while I'm in here. Let's see if we can get this bump stop knocked loose and put a different one in there for him. Should ride a little better. At least on this side, I'm not sure. I haven't checked the other side yet, but we didn't have a shock on this side. It was broke off on the bottom, just hanging there. It looked like it's been that way for a long while. Underdog. Don't look terribly old. I've definitely been replaced since this car was built. But we'll see what we got going on. Looks like it comes with some shorter bump stops. Give it a little more up travel so it rides a little better. And then, never dealt with one of those joints before, but it's pretty cool how it's got like a cam inside of it to adjust the camber. And then it looks like those caps moving back and forth to adjust the caster. Kind of a cool old design. Don't see too often anymore. All right, there's the new shocks. Looks like that's the top. That's the part we undid. That's the part that was missing on this one. And as you can see, there's no kind of mount on the bottom of it. You move over to the other side that's still intact. And there's a plate that's missing on that side, so I don't know where I'm gonna find one of those. Car's like 50, 70 years old. That ought to be fun. $25.5 or $24.5 to the wheel well. The rear, we're at 20. 20 at the body holding line. Well, there it is, all ready to go. Just waiting on that one shock plate. As soon as we get that, we'll get that in and it'll be ready to rock.